Alright, welcome to the Unit 13 Multiplying Fractions Test Retake video. When you get your test results back, if you did not meet the minimum standard, you scored below a 70, you will have 2 days to watch this video and to take the notes. Make sure you watch this video very carefully and pause at the appropriate spot so you can get all the information down. You got 2 days to bring that note packet back to your math teacher and schedule a retake. Now, the notes must be completely filled in. Not partially, but completely, and they must be legible. Which means, that's a big word, that means that you can't write sloppy and it has to be something that other people can read. Alright, and make sure you turn in before or after school. And then you need to schedule a time to come in and do a retake to earn a new score for your exam, for the Unit 13 exam. So, I know with on level you can earn whatever score you earn replaces your old score, and then for pre-AP you can earn back up to a 70 at least. Alright, here are your definitions. Numerator, denominator, product, cross simplify, simplify, fraction, mixed number. Make sure you copy down the entire definition. Every word, every punctuation. Get it all down. Okay? And make sure that it's nice and neat, that it's legible. There's that word again. Okay, so you'll pause it and write down the definitions here. And you gotta scroll down, there's a couple more numbers, improper fraction and factors. So pause it and get it down. Alright, so let's first talk about modeling. How do we model multiplication problems with fractions? Alright, so here's the example. Let's get the example copied down. You got 3/4 times 1/3. Alright, and basically what we have 2 pictures that we're going to superimpose. So I've got, I'm making the one for 3/4 right now. So the lines are vertical, up and down. And I'm going to shade in 3/4 of the picture here. So 3/4 of it is shaded in. And now I'm going to do 1/3 here. And 1/3 is going to be on the side. So the lines are going to go left to right. I did it in white. I want it to be in yellow. There we go. Okay, so 1/3. That means 2 lines across to make 3 sections. I'm going to shade in 1 section. And my lines are going to go diagonal but in the other direction here. So the first one was right to left. These are left to right. And now I'm going to superimpose, which means I'm going to put one image down and then I'm going to put the other image over the top of it. And that's how we model multiplying fractions. So here we go again. Let's start with 3/4. I'll put this down first. Going to, and make sure you get this whole thing copied down here. If you have to pause, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so this is 3/4 shaded in. Here we are. And now on the side, I'm going to do this image right here. Do 1/3. Okay, so 2 lines across, there they are right there. And now I'm going to shade, going the other direction here. And that's 1/3 shaded in. So now I want you to notice the total amount. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And 1, 2, 3 on the side. So it's a 4ths and 3rds on the side. And I got 12 total boxes, and out of those 12 total boxes, 1, 2, 3 of those boxes have the double shading. So the answer is 3/12, which we can simplify, a factor of 3, and so the numerator will be 1, and the denominator will be a 4. There you go. 3/4 times 1/3 is 1/4, and that's how we model that. Make sure you get this all down. Pause if you need to. Rewind if it went too fast. And then work out the example problems on your own. Alright, next we're just going to do a simple fraction. And we're going to first simplify before we solve. So any numerator with any denominator. So I can simplify 24 with 36 or 12, and 3 with 12 or 36. So let's do this one first. So 24 and 36 share a common factor of 12. So what's a factor out of 12? I get 2, and 36 I get 3. Okay, now we're going to simplify this numerator with this denominator, the common factor of 3. I cross out 3 and write 1, and cross out 12 and write 4. I'm not done yet. I can still simplify. 2 and 4 share a common factor. So this is that cross simplification. So I've got 2 there, and 2 becomes 1, and 4 becomes 2. And now both numerators are simplified, so we're done. So we're just going to multiply. 1 times 1 is 1, and 3 times 2 is 6. And there we go. Make sure you pause and copy this down, and then I want you to do the extra example problems on your own. Bring those to your teacher. Alright, and finally, mixed numbers. That's right. You got whole numbers and you got fractions. They're mixed. They're amazing. But you can't use mixed numbers. You have to turn them into improper fractions. So 2 1/6 times 4 1/2. Alright, and remember, this is Texas method. We multiply the denominator and then we add the numerator. Alright, so 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So it's 13 over 6, plus 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Over 2. Notice the denominators are still the same. Now we got to cross simplify. 6 and 9 have a common factor of 3. And there we are. So we put 3 on the outside. 6 becomes 2, and 9 becomes 3. And now we've got 13 times 3, which is 39, over 2 times 2, which is 4. Now we never write a fraction as improper and leave it as our answer. We always turn it back into a mixed number. So 39 goes in the house and 4 outside. Remember, net in the house, donkey on the outside, you weirdos. Alright, 4 goes into 39. Almost 10 times, but not quite, so we're going to do 9. So 4 times 9 is 36, and I got 3 left over. That will be my new numerator. Now look at the color scheme here, in case you get lost in this step. The 9 is green. It's our whole numbers. How many times 4 will go to 39? 3 is what's left over, so that goes back in the numerator. And then 4 is the original denominator. We're going to keep that the same. There we go. Got to get the right shade of pink there. Okay, so 9 and 3/4 is our answer. It's a lot of work, a lot of steps. It's good to keep our work organized. Okay, and finally, don't forget to bring notes to the teacher before or after school. And schedule a retake. Alright, kiddos. We'll see you back at school. This is Mr. Nelson. Hope this was an enjoyable session for you, because it sure was for me. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow.